Hello, everybody. Landed Killer Show here. This is my review of premium ship Carnell, a tier 9 premium in World of Warships, which is available for a couple of packages right now. I got the standard. I used my discount coupon to get Carnell. See here, I got the standard for 19,300 doubloons, or $77.20 in the premium shop. See here that they got this big anniversary bundle. They obviously want you to sit there and buy. This translates to $149 in the premium shop. This price here. If you're low on flags, I mean, maybe you could justify this, but then again, you can just buy these flags separately. Epoch camouflage is 3x. Yeah, they're typically worth around 25 bucks a piece, so maybe they're giving you a decent deal here, just a little bit. But I don't sit there and get the festive bundle just because I want some silly camo. Let's get into the ship characteristics. So Carnot, it is a predecessor of the Dunkirk class ships. Super heavy cruiser. It's not a battleship like Dunkirk is. Let's pull up Dunkirk for reference here. That's what Dunkirk looks like. This is Cardinal. So what do I got for my commander skills? I have Gunfeeder, Priority Target, Superintendent, and then eventually for the fourth skill I'll go with Outnumbered. Armor layout of Carnot. We got a 25mm plate up here, 25 deck. The frontal plate on the front turret is 305 meter. Top plate is 150. Front 305, top 150. Deck is 36 meters right here. We got the superstructure plating for 16. So HE shells are going to have a fun time hitting that and setting you on fire. Conning tower is 160 millimeters. This will burn for the full 60 seconds like all other super cruisers. Armor belt 30 millimeters. 180 millimeter section here, 180 millimeter section here. Side plating 27 meters. Top plate 150, 305, 36 meters right here. We got this little step right here that's 30 meters. Aft end is 25 meters. Near the rudder we got 25, 40. Strip all this armor off and get it down to the basics. Down at the barbets, we got 305 down here, 305 with some sections of 50. Barbets out. Citadel deck is 25 meters. Citadel torpedo bulkhead 100 meters. Citadel with warship 210. Citadel with warship 210. Survivability is 6,000 to 66,450. Torpedo protection damage is 19%, which is nice. Artillery is 2x 305 millimeters that reload in 25 seconds. And of course you got the 1x4 305 millimeter, which for some reason is at the top instead of at the bottom. It's kind of weird. Got these secondaries here, which I find fire off pretty frequently. 100 meters, and you got some 139 meters, and then base range is 18.5 kilometers. I just have equipment that's boosting it out to 21.5 kilometers. AA pretty strong. Priority sector reinforcement 50%. Fire range is 5.8, so that's pretty decent. Maximum speed is 36.2 knots. Turning circle radius is 870 meters. Our shift time is 8.7 because they got equipment equipped. Detectability range by sea, 21.5 if I fire main battery, 11.9 in smoke. Detectability from subs. See there, varies from 0 to 14.8. Detectability by air is 10.6. After firing guns is 21.5. Sure detectability range is 2.0. can do a variety of setups with Carnell, but this is my setup I have equipped. I have gun fire control system mod 2 to extend out the battery. I have steering gears mod 2 to give it some maneuverability. I have damage control system mod 2 to help with fire and flooding. I have aiming systems mod 1 to make the shells more accurate. I have engine boost modification 1 because I'm prioritizing the engine boost. And I have main armaments modification 1. I could see somebody prioritizing the hydroacoustic for some reason if they wanted to. Mainly, I see somebody equipping spotting aircraft modification 1 if they really wanted to extend out the range and put spotting aircraft on there instead. I don't really see people equipping fighter. Just like on here, you got a choice of Def AA or hydroacoustic. I don't feel like Def AA is really that strong in the current game. Plus, the AA is good on its own already, so I don't feel the need to equip that. But if you really wanted to go for a different setup, I suppose you can go for main battery mod 3 here. Increase that battery loading time up, but then you'd have to equip spotter to get that range back. I suppose you could go for a concealment build as well on this if you don't want to be sneaky about it. Concealment mod 1. You'd have to switch this out, get some maneuverability back. I still feel that if you didn't equip aiming systems mod 1 and you equip secondary battery mod 1, might be something for fun if you'd like to, but I don't see the need to waste an equipment slot on secondary battery mod 1 where you don't have specific focus skills for secondaries on cruisers anymore. I feel like the accuracy is good enough on its own where you can get away with main battery mod 2 if you'd like. But for me, I prefer accuracy, so I'm sticking with aiming systems mod 1. Engine boost just helps you get out of fights. Main armaments 1 for obvious reasons. Hydroacoustic search I chose over Def AA because I feel like it's more pertinent to the environment of the current game. Destroyers, I chose engine boost because I went with gun fire control system mod 2, so I don't need the spotter aircraft. Flags, I got my standard setup here. India Yankee, India Delta, Sierra Mike, November Foxtrot, my usual premium ones there. My CBT flag there. So without further ado, let's take Carnot out into battle, as that's what you came here to see. Doing this in co-op as I believe this will be reflective of the future state of the game. Keep in mind that Carnot does not have depth charges, so you're going to have to work with another teammate to go blow up any submarines because your hydroacoustic can help you spot them, but then you're going to need a teammate with depth charges or the planes to get them. Go a nice tier 10 battle. We got a Franklin Delano Roosevelt on the other side. Should be good to test the ship's capabilities. Again, this ship is available for $77.20 in the premium shop, along with its special anniversary offer of $149. Honestly, I would just get the standard. I'm really that interested in it. I've found in my experience that the gun accuracy is much higher than the other super cruisers, which is nice, but keep in mind that Carnot is subject to balance changes in the future. Keep that in mind. Also, no torpedoes, so be careful how you engage. There's no little white mouse review on the ship as of yet. I don't know if we're going to get any future reviews from her on newer ships. I doubt it. I think if we get any reviews, it's going to be based on the older ones. Anything new, really. If we do, it's probably going to be because somebody gave her replay files or something. That's up to Mouse, though. So, get this out as fast as I can. But as you can see, Carnot has different setups. You can really just customize it how you want, which is nice. Get that option always when you're playing with cruisers. Sometimes you're limited in what you can do. Bots getting in your way sometimes. See that you can get really into the thick of it if you want, and you can disengage pretty quick if you want as well. Finding the shells are pretty accurate for a super cruiser, which is nice. Want to take a position quick, this is your ship. There's a tier 9 format of clans. This is going to be a really popular ship to use because of its utility. What a lot of people will flock to in clans is ships with utility. Carnot has that. It's a super cruiser, so not all your shells are going to be hidden on target. See that them secondaries go off pretty quick. Overall, you'll find the ship best in a flanking position, quickly taking a cap point and then withdrawing. But the AP is performing pretty good. Shells are pretty accurate for a super cruiser, as I said before. It's nice. Normally super cruisers don't have the best accuracy, you know? You're gonna have to constantly switch back between armor piercing and high explosive depending on your target. Yes, they're gonna ram each other because the bots are so stupid. I'm gonna put an end to it. I thought that would end it.
On a détruit un croiseur ennemi.
Her first and Carnell. I'm gonna stress test this, so I'm gonna just try to get the best test I can from the guys here. Got a nice hit there on the Kerr first. Carnell there. And that your shells will hit hard. Carnot is really something I didn't expect. It's an accurate super cruiser because most of the time you think that super cruisers aren't going to be as accurate, but the shell grouping's just right. Switch to HE shells here. I think this will be a really competitive ship for clan battles or future rank seasons, honestly, because of how fast it can get up to, and the fact that these shells just hit nice. Rarely see this on a super cruiser. I'm gonna see here. Try to get out of this situation here. So you wouldn't want to be this close if you're in randoms. Her first would have me right now because all 4 main batteries would aim at my ass right now. ship is very capable. I suspect it's going to be a strong contender for future seasons of ranked and clans. I mentioned a fun ship to play in the co-op. This might actually be as more popular than Alaska was at its release, honestly, if people get in the spirit of getting the ship. We're racking up quite a bunch of damage here, as you can see. Overall, I find the ship to be a fun contender for Tier 9. If there's a future ranked season with Tier 9, I will definitely be bringing the ship out. Not all your damage rolls are going to be super high. Taking a little too much damage, so I'm going to disengage. Fight here for a little bit. Ship's going to be very, very competitive in the clans, but keep in mind they can rebalance this at any time. Keep lighting the Kurfürst on fire. See, that's the risk for close engagements, is that you're going to get sunk. And honestly, I thought that would happen like seconds ago, being honest. Whittled down that Kurfürst pretty much in health. Still having fire damage happen to him as well. See that we racked up a pretty high damage total there. This ship in a competitive player's hands, it's going to dominate. See that fire is just tearing the Kurfürst up. Whittled him down a lot. FDR that's going in for the kill gets it. See, our final damage totals were 185,236 damage. So would I recommend this ship? I'm going to say yes. Especially if you're a clans. If you play clan battles or you do ranked. Future seasons will probably change again. Might have another season that allows Tier 9s again, potentially. This Carnot is going to be very, very competitive for its tier. I would even go as far to say it's one of the best Tier 9 cruisers ever released into the game. I never get as high results with Alaska when I try. Not even with Kronstadt do I even get such high damage totals. Them secondaries, you could seriously spec them secondaries and add the secondary armament onto it. How much health Kurfürst recovered back? It's just crazy. Moral of the story is don't get too close to battleships like the Kurfürst. Yeah, I hope you find this review to be helpful to you. I hope that this helps you make a good decision. I know there's going to be a lot of different opinions on the Carnot, but I find that it's very competitive for its tier. If I were in clans or if I was doing ranked, I would be picking up Carnot. How much damage I was able to do. Them secondaries are firing off quite a bit too. yeah, that's my review on Tier 9 Cruiser Carnot. It's available for doubloons. So I'll review this again with you guys so that everybody gets this. Got doubloons. Tier 9. Carnot's in here for doubloons. Available for doubloons and different packages. See here it's showing up on the main page, but on the other pages you can see it's available for 19,300 doubloons, equivalent for $77.20, which is the bundle I got, and then I used my discount coupon to get it down to 55. We got this Carnot Festive bundle, which is $149 in the premium shop. Honestly, unless you're really desperate for flags, I would pass on this and just get the standard. I'd just get the standard and use your coupon on it if you want, or buy a bunch of doubloons and use the coupon on it. Overall, I enjoy this ship. I enjoy how this ship plays. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any future balance changes applied to it, especially in the area of accuracy, because it's very accurate for a super cruiser, which is nice. So until next time, remember to please like, watch, and subscribe for future World of Warships and mobile gameplay content. I appreciate all of you who watch my videos to the end. Stay tuned for a future giveaway. That's all I have to say now.